How's it going, YouTubers? Cornwall here. Thank you for joining for another video today. Today we've got the second of the AMC tunes that I've been doing, and this time we've got this beauty of a car. I was very shocked. It's the F-100, and holy crap, does this car fly off the line. It doesn't take the corners particularly well. We did this on Sebring Club. Unfortunately, I might still do the tune and things for it, but I had to miss out on the Laguna Seca part of the racing. I couldn't make that race, but this was my my Sebring Club track car of choice, and this car has some phenomenal amount of acceleration on it. It just flies off the line. Unfortunately, Filthy Piehole has been pretty busy, so I didn't get to bosh out one of his paints on here, and I was busy with a few other things, so I didn't get a chance to paint it myself. Just managed to slap the Cornwall thing on the side there. But one of the best things on here is, I'll show you if we just go in here, and I'm not yanking anyone's chain here. This is fact, that this wheel here, believe it or not, I'll show you, I'll prove it to you in a minute, this little wheel reduces drag. Work that one out. You would have thought that to reduce the drag you'd take the wheel off, but no. We'll throw it on its head and we'll add technically what should add drag to it, but it reduces it. Your guess is as good as mine, but I just thought I'd share that one with you. So we'll go into the build and tune here. I didn't do too bad on here. I think I ended up coming 7th in my lobby. I was pressured by some of the faster guys, and I think I clipped a bit of grass, so I ended up coming last in my lobby, but 7th overall because we had 2 lobbies. So that was good fun. And me and another couple of guys were having a right good battle because they had the better cornering, but once I could get my way out of the corner, taking it a little bit slower, drop the hammer, and boom, I was away. So that was always good fun. This one, because of my result in the last race, and I wasn't at Laguna Seca, I still managed to keep the 500 PI here. So going to conversions as always, and engine tuning, engine swap, sorry, we've got 5.7 litre V8 engine in here. The drivetrain, we've left that as stock, which is rear wheel drive. Aspiration conversion, we've got the centrifugal supercharger, and we're going to the engine, and air filter, and we've got the race air filter there, or race intake. Fuel system, and that's stock. Ignition is stock. Exhaust is a race exhaust. Camshaft is stock. Valves is stock. Displacement is stock. Pistons and compression is race. Centrifugal supercharger is race. Oil and cooling I'll show you anyway, but it's stock. So is the sorry, did that the wrong way around. The intercooler stock, oil and cooling is stock. Flywheel, we've got that stock as well. Platform and handling, brakes, we've got race brakes. Springs and dampeners, we've got race. Front anti-roll bars, we've got as race. Rear anti-roll bars, we've got as race. Roll cage and chassis, we've got that as stock. Weight reduction, we've got full race weight reduction. Driveline, clutch, we've got that stock. Transmission, and we've got the sport. Driveline, we've got that as street. And differential, we've got that as race. Tyres and rims. Tyre compound, we've actually got a sport compound on here. Front tyre width, we've got that stock. Rear tyre width, and we've got that as the 225. So we've got slightly fatter tyres on the back there. Rims, and I think we've got sport rims. No, sorry, we haven't got any rims, so we've just got stock rims, nothing changed on there. Aero, front aero we've got as Forza. The rear wing we've got as Forza as well. Rear bumper, and we've got that as the Ford one, sorry, so we've just taken off the little thing at the back. Side skirts, here it is, look, there you go, +1 drag, -1 drag for your little wheel, so we've put that on. Why not? Still can't fathom that one out myself. We'll just quickly go back into this engine conversion, just go through the stats on the right there for you all. So after that build you should have speed of 5.5, handling of 4.6, acceleration of 8.3, launch of 8.0, braking of 5.1. Power should have 497 horsepower, torque of 494, weight 2,696, the front of 55%, displacement of 5.7 litres. Just jump into the tune. So tyres for the front we've got 29%, the rear we've got 28, sorry PSI not percent. Gearing, because we've got that sport gearbox we can't actually alter the gears themselves, so we've got the final drive at 3.85. Don't forget guys that this car's been tuned for Sebring Club, so it's going to have quite a good acceleration. There's not so many long straights, there is that main one, but if you did want something for a longer straight, you'd need to adjust that. Alignment, in the front we've got a -3.0, in the rear we've got -2.8 for the camber. The toe we've got 0.0, so nothing on the toe at the front, and the rear we've got -0.2 in the rear, and the front caster angle we've got 6.1. Anti-roll bars we've got 18.5, 22.60 for the anti-roll bars. Springs 601.7 in the front, 450.1 in the rear, and the ride height is all the way to the deck again at 4.1. The dampening we've got 7.5 and 6.1. For the rebound and the bump stiffness we've got a 5.7 and 4.0. It's a very strange one, this one, because it is more of a truck, so I've had to tweak this like crazily. It took me quite a while to get this tuned down. Aero, it got full aero, 100 and 200 there. Braking, we've got 55% and we've got 120, but I'm just going to drop that up to 125 because that works well for me, just in case I happen to take this out again somewhere else. Differential is 10% and 30%. And finally we just have a quick look at those stats on the left hand side there. 0 to 60, we've got 7.353 seconds. 0 to 100 we've got 11.391 seconds, and that is good for a top speed of 146.0 miles per hour. Cannot get my words out today, I do apologise for that and the few stumbles. Again, this is going to be another car that I'm going to look at and revisit. I've learned a few things, so I might be able to get even more out of this car, but for a change we are going to take this for a quick drive. So I'm just going to back out and save that. Okay, what we've done there guys is we've just skipped out all that, so we've got this on repeatable, 3 laps. Let's see how we get on around here. Nice loud car there. Starting in front. See what I might do. Just ditch this off here. There we go. Now let's make it a bit more fun. This is that acceleration I was telling you all about. It's going to get scrappy. Subaru needs to get out of the way. X5 racing against me. It's not a truck race, son. Under braking. See if we can take under braking. Look at that. Acceleration is fantastic. Probably be a good one to take around in the lobbies. It might not take the corners too well. Like I said, I'm going to revisit this tune anyway. But I do love this car. It's so much fun to drive. You have to concentrate quite a bit. You're racing against people that are pretty quick, like through the corners and things. Oh, comes into that. It's the only thing when you're trying to commentate on things. And so we've got 4 laps. I thought I'd take 3. Plenty of time to get back to the front. Yeah, when you're trying to talk to you guys and drive at the same time and watch that car doing goodness knows what. If you see your name on above any of these cars, drop a comment below. Do your shout out. We're all going to get got now. Left 370, medium and wide, a little bit of pressure on it. The back end of this car is super light, so any of you drifters out there might be able to get some bizarre yet good drifting on this with this wagon. He virtually stopped then. Seeing a C-Class Ferrari. There you go, learn something new every day. On your left, son. Weaving through the traffic. I think we'll quite get first on this one. Oh, sorry. Jesus Christ, he just stopped for a corner. And I do brake late, but he was taking Michael a bit there. Managed 7th, had a little off, a little bit of a tussle, but I was nice and let everyone go in front of me, and then just to show you guys how good the acceleration was on that. Like I said, I'm going to revisit this, it'll be good fun, but you have a go with it, see what you think, see how good you can get it, see what tracks works best for you. Don't forget to drop me a like, comment, subscribe, all those wonderful things, and I shall see you on the